Hi Taurus, thanks for tuning in to Moonlit Pearl. This is your reading for February 2021. I know I always say this, but you guys know this is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everyone. If you'd like a more personal reading, check out the description below and they'll tell you how to contact me. Okay, so let's get started. All right, Taurus, what's going on? Okay, Taurus, the overall theme for the month is the Wheel of Fortune. So that is change and transformation. Okay, what you need to avoid is the Page of Swords. That is avoid prying on somebody. Avoid being nosy. Avoid looking into somebody else's business or situation. Okay? What you need to embrace is the Hangman. Embrace your need for control. Embrace that control. You might even have to make a sacrifice. So if that's the case, they're saying to embrace that. And if not, they're also saying to look at things from a different perspective. And that makes more sense to me. But I'm going to go over the whole spread. Being that all of these cards really can have multiple meanings, I feel like this one could be the most confusing right now. So I'm going to go through the whole thing and figure out exactly which meaning they mean for this. But I'm getting the feeling they're saying to embrace a different perspective. Okay? Embrace the possibility that something else it might not be what you think, or it might not be what you see it as. It might be something else. Okay? All right. So what you need to evaluate is the Seven of Wands. Why is your guard up? Evaluate why you feel the need to be defensive. Why do you feel the need to defend yourself? Like, why? Your guard is up. You put it up there. Why? Spirit thinks you need to look into that and try to figure that out. That could be because your guard shouldn't be up. They could be telling you to put it down. They could also be asking you why you got offended in the first place. It could have something to do with prying into, it could have something to do with looking into somebody else's things, prying, or being nosy. It could have been something you saw and that caused you to put your guard up and get upset, and they're telling you to avoid that because it's not helping the situation. It's making it worse. And whatever you saw probably isn't what you think, which is why they're telling you to look at it from a different perspective. Okay, Taurus? All right, so now they're saying what you should let go of, and that is the Queen of Swords. Let go of being so harsh with yourself or being so brutal. Your tongue is brutal. It cuts. Okay? So that could mean let that go. Like, don't speak your mind entirely. Like, I don't want to say sugarcoat it, but they're saying don't lash out. Don't lash out, because I hear the tongue lashing. That's what they're saying. So don't do that. All right? Let it go. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's blunt. She is to the point. She's going to tell it like it is. But queens are usually dealing with self-reflection. So they could be telling you not to be so harsh with yourself too. They could be saying that. All right? Let that go. Because maybe the harshness with yourself is causing you to put your guard up. Or maybe you put your guard up and that's why you're being so harsh with yourself or harsh with others. Okay? I don't know yet, but hold on. Let me keep going and I'll bring it back. Now, what they're telling you to grow, what you should grow is the Fool. Now, growing the Fool means taking chances, taking risk, not being afraid of the unknown, not being afraid to take that step without knowing everything, just going for it. Okay, so grow that courage that it takes to do that. The courage that it would take somebody to start something brand new, or again, take a risk that is seriously a risk to them. Take that chance. Go ahead, do it. They want you to grow it for a reason. So you might be called upon this month to take a chance with something that you normally wouldn't. You wouldn't. Okay? Now, the action you need to take is the Devil card. So that could mean act on something that you want. Act on something that means the world to you. Act on something almost in a selfish way. The devil energy is not only, it's like seeking pleasure, seeking things that some people would say is taboo. Yeah, hedonistic, that's the word, hedonistic, just self-seeking. They're telling you to act on it, so maybe they take action to take. Maybe they're telling you to seek something like that. Seek pleasure, something that means something to you, and that could be that risk you're taking too. Or there's no, because they would have told you to not do that if they were saying to avoid it. So I don't think they're saying to avoid it. I think Spirit wants you to be happy this month. They want you to seek your own pleasures. Go for it. All right. And the goal for this month is the Lover's card. Lust, desire, passion, romance. That is the goal. So, Taurus, let me look at it again. Let me go over this whole spread one more time now that I know all the cards and what they want. Wrap it up real quick. The theme is the Wheel of Fortune, change. There's some change coming in, or they want you to make change or some sort of change and transition. Okay? That's the theme. But they're telling you to avoid spying or prying, or this could even be a message though. But I don't think they're saying avoid messages. They're saying avoid looking into something. Hold on. Avoid looking into something that is not your business. Okay? And because I feel like if you do, it's going to cause more trouble than it does help. All right? Embrace a different perspective and embrace a different point of view. Embrace the idea that maybe it's not what you think. Okay? So, with those three again, transition and change is the goal. Don't look into somebody else. Don't be nosy, because if you do, you're likely going to take it the wrong way. If you do, don't take it the wrong way. Accept the idea that it might not be what you think. Accept that different perspective. Okay? Evaluate your guard is up. Evaluate that Seven of Wands. Evaluate why why do you feel like you need to be so defensive? Evaluate why you're defending yourself so strongly. Okay? Again, it could be because you were prying and you shouldn't have been, and you were offended by it. So then your guard immediately went up. But Spirit keeps saying it's probably not what you think by telling you to look at it differently. This is a transition for you. This is a change for you. This is something that you normally wouldn't do. You normally would get offended and be upset, but they're saying this is a transition month. So try to change that. Don't do what you would normally do, because change is occurring. You can't change if you stay the same. Okay? Now, they're saying to let go of being brutally honest. Let go of being so brutal and vicious with your words. Let that go. And don't be harsh with yourself either. Okay? Because I feel like you might feel bad for lashing out. Because you put your guard up, it makes you lash out. Again, I said that earlier, but because of that, and it's all because of a misunderstanding. All right? So because you lashed out, you start feeling bad. And they say don't do that. And that's why I think, and because you feel bad, you start beating yourself up. And that's why I think they're telling you to take action on this Devil card too. Don't beat yourself up. Be happy. Be pleasurable. I don't want to say be self-seeking, but yeah, I'll just keep going. So then they're saying to grow this risk, grow this courage to take a chance. I think the chance you're afraid to take is putting your guard down. And it's involving love, definitely, as a partner. Some sort of partner you're either with, or you're about to be with, or you're interested in. That's what that change is. Something changes within your relationship. And all of these things happen with the prying and the changing perspective and the putting down a guard and the saying mean things, and like all of that happens. But they're saying in order to avoid making it happen, don't pry in the first place. But if you do change your perspective, if you feel me, all of that helps you clean up the mess you make by prying. All right, Taurus? And again, what they want you to do is act on being happy, act on your lust, act on your desires, especially when it comes to this partner, okay? Because the overall goal is love and lust and embracing that love and lust, okay? So, I'm all for it this month. It sounds exciting. It sounds fun. You bring love in, but try to avoid the hiccups along the way. All right, Taurus? All right, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And again, share too, please. I need to build up my subscribers, and I would appreciate the share. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.